So go ahead and state your name for the camera.
Chris.
Well, what's the point of this podcast?
Just tired of all the people talking shit about everybody that has anything to do with an asset CSC and having their children taken away with CPS.
Okay.
For no freaking reason.
So why don't you tell us a little bit about your story?
I got my son taken away about a month ago from CPS for no freaking reason, as far as I am under concern, because a person of mine that I know has a history of a CSC, and they're bringing it back up and blaming it on me, and I'm sick of it.
So, for those that aren't familiar with CSCs and what that might stand for, what does CSC stand for?
Criminal sexual contact.
Actually, it's criminal sexual conduct.
There you go, conduct. I couldn't think of it.
And do you happen to know how many degrees of that there are?
No.
What state are you in right now?
Michigan.
Do you happen to know anybody that has a CSC on their record?
Yes, I know quite a few of them.
Anybody really close to you?
Yeah, 4.
Well, I'm not going to ask their names.
Good, because I'm not going to tell you anyway.
So what do you really want to say to people that don't know much about the CSC laws in the state of Michigan?
Well, they just need to look them up and fucking get rid of this shit, because it's bullshit that they have to bring it back up from people's past that are trying to move on and do good in their life, instead of taking care of saying that they're still doing stuff that they're going to be doing that they haven't done in a long time, or even being accused of something that they've never even been ever done.
So what happened with your son? Like, what's the situation with that? You said CPS took him because they were accusing someone
that I know, that I love, of trying to touch my son. I know for a fact wouldn't. And they're saying that...
Wait, they're saying he did?
They're saying that he's going to. Or that he might. Which I think is bullshit, because they can't go by might or going to or if he does or if he isn't. If is just a word. They have to have physical action, physical proof of him actually doing it.
So for all those people out there, is this podcast just going to be you talking a lot, or is it like, are you going to be the one behind the camera at some point and actually, what's your goal? Are you going to go out and find these people that have these issues in their life, that are trying to change their lives and leave their past in their past?
Yes, because there's quite a few of them, and I'll be behind the camera the whole time. Except for now.
Well, I think what you're doing is great. You're bringing awareness to the CSC laws in the state of Michigan, the somewhat abuse of power by CPS and the powers that be. You know, you got my vote. I'll definitely be subscribing to your YouTube channel. So is there anything left that you would like to say to anyone that might be watching this in the future?
No, just to let you know that it's whatever is said, I don't want it reflected back on me or anything like that, or anybody else that's going to be in the video, because if they're just saying what they feel and what they know is true and what's right.
So basically you're doing like one of them disclaimers like you see on DVDs, right?
Yes.
The views and opinions of the commentaries are not like necessarily your views and opinions. It's just those of the people giving it.
Yes. It'd be my friends and people I care about.
Alright, so that's what's up. So one more time, let the people know who you are.
My name is Chris.
And I guess there's going to be more to come. So, y'all stay tuned.